And thank you, Coach. We are across the Hudson from Midtown Manhattan at MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford, New Jersey. This is the scene just before we came on air. This New York crowd fired up by the arrival of their G-men as they burst from the locker room. They're ready to go as the Giants get set to match up with the Buffalo Bills. Two one-loss teams set to lace it up. This ought to be fun, and we're underway on EA Sports. This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
Let's go now. 10 Lobo. Hey! Recon, 132, shoot!
Here's the former number 2 pick, the Pro Bowler Saquon Barkley. Defenders giving chase, but I don't think they're going to get there. And all the way in, touchdown, New York. Saquon Barkley, 77 yards. And his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. PAT up and good by Rosas. And it's now a 7-0 game. Now after the touchdown, here's Rosas on to kick it away. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And the decision to bring it out, a good one, as he's up a yard or two shy of the 30. Allen and the Bills now with a 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line. This is the 3rd-round pick out of FAU, Devin Singletary. They'll only get a couple up to about the 30.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
From the 30 on 2nd down. Allen, it's brought in complete. It's John Brown. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down. Brown signed with the Bills in March. Last year he was in Baltimore, 4 seasons in Arizona prior to that, but they're hoping that Brown can add a lot of speed to this offense, which he should. Last year in Baltimore, 715 yards and 5 touchdowns. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
56.
Throwing now is Allen.
It's going to be a long day.
He's got it complete to Stephon Diggs. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. Give him 19 there as the drive marches forward.
57. 57. Check.
To throw, it's Allen. And Diggs has it. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before you get a good head of steam going.
2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on 1st down. Allen going to give this one to Singletary. He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Mike 54.
Hey, watch the lane.
They'll try and run for this with Singletary. And he's got the 1st as they'll bring him down at the 28-yard line. If you make the stop there, maybe you hold them to 3 on this opening drive. They didn't get the stop.
Yeah, new set of downs now. Now you're worried about, just as you pointed out, not just giving up 3, possibly giving up 6. Let's see what they decide to do here because they've got to change up what they have been doing. It hasn't been working.
Mike 54. Mike 54.
Come on, boy. Come on, boy. You better be ready. Don't be scared of it.
Allen now on first down. Finding Knox there, complete. The Bills passing game, getting them down the field. They've got another first down. How about the start throwing the football? 4 for 4 on this opening drive.
Oh, he's slinging it. And oftentimes when you talk about slinging it, you're thinking about a guy throwing it all over the yard, not necessarily accurately. In this case, though, he's honing in on his targets, and he's delivering.
Yeah, the opening script. And that is caught. Touchdown, Buffalo. Stephon Diggs. His first touchdown of the new season as his guys are on the board here in this first quarter. Hauschka adds the extra point, and we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line.
Let's go.
First and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Come on, set.
The Giants
90
offense
ball.
at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And coming off
Back,
a one-play
routine
drive
spell.
that was so deflating for the
Ready?
defense, what's their mentality? How do they rally here and stop this offense?
Well, hopefully there's some determination that sets in because they weren't ready to go on the last one.
Here we go,
Give
here we
all the
go.
credit to the offensive
60
guys for getting it
Pittsburgh.
done, but to
Bristol,
allow a run
travel.
of that length, that's just not being prepared. So now, are they determined? Are they ready to read their keys and make the proper
Sweep.
plays?
And we'll see how determined they are.
Check 3, check
Move.
Hey, watch the edge, watch the edge.
Let's go.
Jones now. Gonna throw again. Oh, a battle for it here, and this will be caught. That one a gain of 20 and a first down.
50, plant. Blue draw Corkers. Speed trip.
A first down carry for Barkley.
Check 52.
And he'll take this for about 4 up to the 46-yard
No
line.
chance, no chance.
Tough running there. That's a hard-earned 4 yards.
Yeah, those are the unsung kind of
15,
runs. They don't
Lonnie,
fill up the
50
stat
line.
sheet, but they do set you up in good position on second down.
Hey, team 6. Team 6.
Mike 51, Mike 51. I got it.
Now.
To throw on 2nd and 6. Jones is going to let this one go deep. It's caught inside the 25. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20.
10-2 stop.
Give him 32 on the play.
I'm coming. Shit.
5.
From the gun, Jones. That's complete to Slayton. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
On the ready.
A good pickup there. 8 yards on the
Check,
first
check,
down
check,
completion. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. He'll get this out to Barkley, complete. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line.
You better come harder next time, son.
I know
Set,
most
ready,
of the time when the ball's in
70,
the air, you're
Indy.
thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running
General
backs,
West.
they can be a big part of any passing offense
Hey,
nowadays.
foxtrot.
You know what?
Get it.
Jones from the gun on 3rd down. And he will take it on in for a giant touchdown.
Touchdown.
Darius Slayton, his first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Giants have taken the lead. Rosas good with the extra point. And that makes the score 14-7.
We got this.
at their own 35-yard line.
Mike.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are you going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Tackle made there by
Nowhere.
Jabril Peppers.
Absolutely nowhere.
1-yard gain.
319.
Through one quarter, 14-7 our score.
3 down.
Mike's 5-4. Mike's 5-4. Here we go.
On 2nd and 9, Allen. It's Knox, the tight end, making the catch.
And partner, I think that's a great example that not all tight ends are created equal. Because everything was right. Got the completion, but he's not one of the more dynamic guys in the league. So even though he caught it, couldn't turn it into much more.
Mike 54.
Monday.
54. I got you, punk.
Golf. Golf.
Sam, what's up? Check Mike 54. Mike 54.
Middle.
Check 26.
Throwing
Check
his
26.
helmet on third. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
This offensive line has struggled. In fact, when we sat down with the coach, he said it's been in tatters lately. We allowed 6 sacks in our last game. Just gave up another one right there.
In tatters, so it sounds a little bit like this right now.
Exactly. It's like that paper being ripped. And right now, they've got to find a way to get it back together.
12 yards on the return that time. And it'll be Giant football,
Go!
1st and 10.
18 Gator.
Jones and the Giants now with a 1st
Any
and 10
weapons?
at their own 22. They'll start out on the ground. It's Saquon Barkley. And a short gain there as he'll get it up only to about the 24.
Good breaker, baby. Good breaker.
Ready.
Jerry Hughes on the
Good
stop.
breaker. 51's the mic. 51's the mic.
And let's pin the mirrors back and go full strength.
61. Matchbox lights. Hey, Zoo.
Hey, Mike 51. Mike 51.
Say go.
From the 24, Jones. And the Bills are going to get him as he goes down.
Sack.
Vernon
Got
Butler.
him. Let's go,
What an
boys.
effort
Let's go.
from him on that play. Big tackle for a loss of 11.
Brings up 3rd down.
Ready, ready.
And it looks like we've got a
Reed.
dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game.
X3. 218. Chopper.
You go tight. You got tight. You got tight right there. 49, guys. Mike.
Bravo.
49. Wild Bill. Wild.
Hit it.
Now Jones. From the gun, he'll throw. He's going to go for a big play downfield. A fight for the football, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Jordan Poyer. And his guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line. 3rd and long that time. He was trying to make something happen, but a little too risky.
Well, the field tilted on him. And what I mean by that is what you said. 3rd and long. Got to push it downfield to try and pick up the 1st down. Defensive backs live for this situation, and they took advantage of the young man right there.
Watch
The
57.
Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And they're coming off a 3-and-out.
They got to look at that play sheet and go to a spot that they haven't gone before. Time to shake things up a little bit to try and get this offense moving.
Okay, so how do you do that? How do you shake things up?
You look at what you've called before and realize it hasn't
Go
worked.
to
so
someone
well.
else.
And maybe try and find one of those
Pilot,
special
64,
plays from
weak.
one of your better players and maybe try and hit something big and get things going in the excitement
Hey,
area.
Wahoo.
10.
1st down, and they're going to throw with Allen. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Give the sack to Lorenzo Carter.
Well, that's a pretty darn good start to his season, huh? A sack in the opener, adds a second one here. That tells you about his offseason. He came in determined to have a big year, and it's paying off.
On 2nd down, here's a run with Singletary. And Singletary has it stripped.
We got to run.
Wow, that ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover. And the line to gain here is the 37 on 3rd down.
Drop deep, drop deep.
Middle.
Mike's 5-4, Mike's 5-4, Mike's 5-4. Here we go, G.
So the shotgun snap to Allen. It's complete to Diggs. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. It's a gain of 13 and a Buffalo 1st down.
Deuce.
Topper.
49. Check 40.
Half.
Here's Allen on 1st and 10. That is caught at the 7th. And all the way home for a Bills touchdown. Stephon Diggs with 2 touchdowns on the season in this game, as they are an extra point away now from tying this football game. Hauschka with the extra point. And an update from our nation's capital in D.C. And the Redskins there out to an early lead. And we'll keep you abreast of how that one shakes out. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line.
Ready?
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. They start from scratch here, so to speak. 14 all following the interception last time that led to a score. Now they've got it 1st and 10. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line.
60 yards.
Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game.
At the 24-yard line.
A reminder coming up at halftime. We'll head to Orlando. Standing by there, Jonathan Coachman. He'll have stats and scores from the NFL in his second week of the regular season. A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
That would have been a great catch, but it's real difficult to hold on to it because it was contested all the way. Would have been a great play if he'd been able to hold that one in.
49.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Now a deep ball going to be caught here near midfield. A pickup of 24, and that's where the play began, the 24-yard line.
Let's go now. 30 base.
49's the mic.
Hey, Haywood.
Hey, man up, D. Man up, D. Mike's 49.
Lee River.
Here's Jones on 1st down. Catch made by Slayton.
What you got, Heavy? Give me some. Give me some. Here we go.
And he will take it on in for a Giant touchdown.
Let's go.
Darius Slayton with 2 touchdowns on the season in this game as these guys are able to regain the lead. PAT up and good by Rosas. And the lead is now 21-14. Now after the touchdown, kick it away. This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll bring it back to just about the 25. Call it the 24-yard line.
At their own 24-yard line.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And now with still more than a minute to go in what's been a tight game, you figure we'll try to see them move the ball downfield.
Remember, they get the kickoff to start the second half, so this is a golden opportunity for them to go down there and put up a couple of sixes back-to-back. What a momentum swing that would have been.
Yeah, you might be able to get a 2-for-1 without ever even giving up the football. And he finds Tyler Kroft. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. That one good for 26 and a 1st down.
First down, Bills.
Well, it certainly feels like there are more stars at the tight end position than there were even 10 years ago. And I think it's become more of a glamour position because of the ways it can hurt a defense. And guys want to be involved. They can be in line, close to the line of scrimmage. They can split out like receivers. But hands, route running, speed, and some toughness to go across the middle, you put it all together, you got a heck of a tight end candidate. How about that shuffle pass? Or if you want to call it the shovel pass, that's fine too. That's one of those plays that you can take a little bit of risk there because you're trying to throw the ball into the middle of the field where a lot of big bodies lurk, and they can knock it away, pick it off, but they were able to execute successfully on that play.
And this one caught by Beasley. And they're going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 18.
First down, Buffalo.
Never make the mistake that the slot receivers, especially the little guys like we're watching here, are just quicker than fast. A lot of them combine quickness and speed, and they catch a lot of footballs, as we just saw there.
Allen now 11 for 11. Perfect in this opening half. It's 1st and 10. To the air, Allen. And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Cole Beasley, as time expires in the 1st half, as they are an extra point away now from tying this football game. Hauschka adds the extra point. So thanks to the late touchdown, it's a tie ball game here heading to break. As we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman and our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, and ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. First half showed us some pretty good offense. Tie game, we'll see what the second half brings.
And it'll be interesting because I think both sides feel pretty good about what their offenses are doing. Got to wonder what adjustments are being made defensively to try and get a spark and maybe slow down the other side.
Here, do you change up anything on this opening drive?
Not offensively, you don't. You got everything going your way. You're probably prepared for maybe some change-ups you might expect, but overall, you like what your game plan's showing you.
Mike, 59, 59. 1, 2, 3.
Throwing again on second down. Allen. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down. So, Charles, tie game here. What are your keys as we continue to play this second half?
I know people think it's always trite when you say the same things over and over, but they're tried and true in the game of football. Who's going to block better? Who's going to tackle better? In this case, to me, it's turnovers. You've got to take care of the football in order to win the game.
Flush to his right. And he can't quite pick it. No interception so far. That probably should have been their first, but at least it's fourth down. And he gets this away, and look at this. This is a good one. And this will be taken at the 13. A good return there, 17 yards.
Here we go. Here we go.
And out will come the offense as they take over.
Got it.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Their defense did its job, yielded no points. Now it's the offense's turn.
And how much fun is that when you set things up to start a half, and you just tell you guys, hey, if you can shuttle down, get it back for our offense, we can roll. And they played out perfectly. Now, can the offense do what they wanted to do in the half, which is find those weaknesses and now attack them and score some points.
And break this tie.
Mike 51. Here we go.
Shift.
5.
To throw on second and 6. Jones finding Sterling Shepard for his first catch. That catch good for 5. It's third down. A lot of people thinking that this could be a good year for Sterling Shepard to step out of the shadows of Odell Beckham Jr. But a season ago, pretty good for Sterling Shepard. 66 receptions, 872 yards, and now hoping for a 1,000-yard campaign in 2019. From the gun on third down, Jones. And a throw there going to be incomplete.
Certainly looked like they were getting ready to convert there on third down, but what an effort to get his hand on that one, knock it away, and brings up a fourth down decision.
Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away. And a nice special teams job here. This is going to be down inside the 10 at the 7-yard line. So they'll play the field position game here as a very nice punt is going to pin them back.
Yeah, it's almost like watching a game of tennis, or do you prefer ping pong? You know, back and forth like that? That definitely was excellent, wasn't it?
Bandit. Kill.
Singletary to get the drive started. And he takes this just about a yard shy of the 20. It's a gain of 13 and a Buffalo first down.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in the first half. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Lorenzo Carter picks up his second sack of the afternoon.
Well, that play was the very definition of fast, quick, and in a hurry. Suddenly, he was there.
Blink of an eye, that happened fast and a big sack. After the sack on first down, Allen, and that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be third down.
The positioning here is key. As a defensive back, you're taught 99% of the time, make a play on the football. But in this case, making a play on the man was all the difference. That's what forced the incompletion.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down.
Watch the ship.
Middle.
Watch the ship. Watch the ship.
Alert!
Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. And that will be incomplete.
It is tough to complete pass against zone defenses. The windows that you see open, they shrink pretty rapidly. How about being able to hit a moving target against a zone before the next guy can get there and make a play on the ball?
Not easy for any quarterback, no matter the situation. And there, the defense won the battle. Good blocking there, nearly sprung him. As it is, it'll go as a 19-yard return. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs.
Here we go.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close.
Oh, trying to fit it into Shepard, but it's intercepted. Tre'Davious White with a pick. There he goes left side. And he is going to score. It's a pick six and a Bills touchdown. Make it back-to-back weeks now. Pick six for him. He had one a week ago.
Talk about being in the groove, and what are the odds of what we're seeing right here? You don't see it happen very often. Listen, if you get a pick six in a season, it's been a big year, let alone back-to-back weeks. Tell you this, I wouldn't play cards against this guy in the locker room.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air.
The Giants take over.
Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
At their own 25-yard line.
Down.
The Giants
50,
offense
plant.
at the line,
Recon,
ready to begin their
132
next
fighter.
drive.
Cut out.
They begin with a run by Barkley. He's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32.
Ready, ready.
A good run got 7 on first. Here's second and 3.
Brings up
Kill.
Let's go.
They'll run it again with Barkley. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out, but I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
And eventually taken down here. Great coverage downfield. Off the edge, Jerry Hughes gets the sack. And on that one, the protection just broke down.
You've got to have that leverage, don't you? We always talk about low man wins in the running game for an offensive lineman versus a defensive lineman. It's essentially the same thing in pass protection. Get lower than that defensive lineman so that you can keep your balance and keep him away from your guy trying to throw the football.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. This crew had to punt last time they had the ball, but when you've got a lead like this, you content to play the field position game?
You are to an extent, especially if you like your defense, because you have the lead, you've been controlling the game. But why put them in a tougher spot? You want to get out there and get something done on offense and maybe take command of this game yourself.
On first down, Allen. Looking for Diggs, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 35. And he's able to get it back here to the 43-yard line. CD, I know it's just his second year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
Ready?
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But second year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or up.
And this is caught at the 20. That one good for 37 yards.
Ready up.
So a big play as it gets him all the way down to the 20 now for first and 10.
Here we go.
First and 10 at the 20-yard
Hey,
line.
orbit.
Mike's 49. Mike's 49.
Ready, ready.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And it's caught. A good pickup there of 20 yards.
Go. 70, Indy. Blue draw, Corker. Let's go.
And Barkley will try to punch it in. And this will result in him losing yardage. Back to the 3.
Here comes the
A
ball.
loss of 2 there. Second down.
And that loss of yards there is not just on him. It's on the guys blocking for him. I mean, they're supposed to create some type of space or at least get a stalemate.
And he is in. Touchdown, New York. Saquon Barkley. His second touchdown of the game, his third on the year. As they are an extra point away now from tying this football game. Rosas good with the extra point, and we are all tied at 28. So right back to square one, tied at 28 as he kicks it away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he had taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line. This will probably be the last play of the quarter.
All day, baby, all day, all day, all day.
On first down, they'll start out with Singletary. Only a yard on the gain there as time will run out on this third quarter of play.
Watching that play unfold or watching him complete it brought back memories of doing all those pursuit drills to make sure you don't over-pursue and let a guy get a cutback lane on you. He did that very well.
You praised him on tape yesterday for the angles that he takes to the ball. Took a great angle right there. On 2nd and 9, Allen. Oh, he got position on him, and he pulls it in. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. So with the pass being completed, they'll go ahead and take that instead. Nothing extra to be gained. Pass interference at the spot, completed the pass. That was your play, so it might as well have not even had the penalty. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10.
5 wide, 5 wide, 5 wide. Spies, spies.
Hey, D-line, let's get in there. Let's get in there. Half, 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 half.
Nickel.
From the gun, it's Allen. And nearly picked off there. Almost intercepted. Instead, 2nd down.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that first down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
Hey, D-back,
Ball on
let's
the
go.
42 as they come up 2nd and 10.
I got him. On me, on me. 57's the mic. 57.
Half 10.
Yeah, that's what I do.
Check 31. Check 31.
Motion, motion, motion.
Watch the twist.
Alpha.
Watch the twist.
Look out.
To throw it in. Allen is going to find his running back. It's complete. They'll give him a yard on the play, and they're going to face a 3rd down.
Want it. Keep
Is that not the very definition of a tough yard game?
Now, is that one where as the receiver you go to your quarterback and say, why'd you even throw that?
Yeah, I think you do, and I think you wonder what type of a route are you going to send me on that yards going to be the result. If I'm going to go in there and make contact, let's go and get something out of it, not just 1 yard.
And they're going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 30.
57's the mic.
Some good games going on in the early window. This might be the best of the bunch. They'll run here with Singletary. And only able to muster a couple down to about the 27.
That's it. That's it. Big
Brandon, we talk all the time about those hybrid players, guys who can do more than one thing, and I think if you're playing strong safety in the NFL today, you are a true hybrid. Part linebacker, part cover guy.
Coming up, sticking his nose in the mess there and making a nice play defensively. Being chased out left. And he finds Beasley complete. And he's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds. Call that a very strong gain of 24. come out here in the eye. A field goal could get them the lead, but it might not be enough here as they come up on 1st and goal. They run here with Singletary. And he goes backwards on this one, losing yardage to the 7. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on 1st down.
Well, it's been the air game that's taken them down on this drive before they finally turned around and handed it off on the last play.
And now they're looking for the big boys to get him in the end zone. Couldn't do it there.
It'll be interesting to see. Offensive lines had to pass block a lot on this drive. Will they be able to revert, fire out, and create some space in the run game?
Buying time is left. Now he'll pull it down. 6 yards there off the scramble, but it'll still leave him with a 3rd down. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play. 3rd and goal.
He's coming. We got double up, double up.
80 weapon.
57's Mike. Mike 57.
They'll run for it with Martin. And he takes it in across the chalk for a Bills touchdown. Doug Martin, his first touchdown of the new season. They're able to break the tie and move out in front here in this 4th quarter. Hauschka with the extra point, and the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Hauschka now to send this one away following the score. This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll take this across the 25, couple extra yards, up to the 27-yard line.
Ready, set.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And they had to wait a long time to get the football back. Probably not what you were hoping for when you got an offensive summit.
Agreed. What you were looking for is the defense getting the ball back pretty quickly, right? Hoping for a 3 and out. So that didn't happen. You can't yell at your D for that. They've got to take care of their own business and reestablish themselves now that they're back on the field.
Ready.
So 1st and 10 now in Buffalo territory at the 45-yard line. Jones, a big spot for the rookie from Duke. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere.
Ready.
Tremaine Edmonds there to bring him down.
218, chop.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Jones. He's going to wind up and air it out. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball,
Pilot,
and they were
64,
more than ready
wait.
for it.
They've got the lead, 4th quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield.
Here we go, D. Here I come again. Here I come again.
And Ingram holds it in. And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. Working the sideline there. Good route, good catch. 1st down, and he gets out of bounds.
They have to like the play call because you have to run some guys. Down the middle of the field to draw some of the defenders away. They can't just let them guard the sideline exclusively. That's how it's going to work. Sidelines and incompletions to use the clock.
The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. A 1st down carry for Barkley won't lead to much as he'll take this forward for maybe a yard. It's 2nd down. That's something we saw over and over again in Barkley's rookie season. He had 91 catches last year, most ever by a rookie running back. Part of a fantastic rookie campaign that saw him go over 2,000 total yards. On 2nd and 9, Jones gets this out to Saquon Barkley. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. Another good completion on the drive as the Giants have a 1st down.
And this is why trying to cover the angle route is so difficult.
Come on, set.
Anyone playing the linebacker position, when they see a running back down the backfield widen, because he heads towards the flat first, oftentimes you widen too much and overcommit. He cuts up inside, and that's what we saw there. A nice pickup for a 1st down.
They'll try and run forward with Barkley. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. That gets him 3 yards closer here as it brings up 2nd and goal.
We go,
didn't just feel like good defense there. That felt like pride, didn't it? Getting into the end zone twice, trying to get there for a 3rd time. No one likes to have the hat trick against them.
Call it no gain that time, and now it's 3rd and goal.
Partner, you got about 20 coaches on your payroll, but there's 60,000 of them in the stands. I don't think any of them like that play.
And the later we go, it's starting to sound like 100,000 in here.
Ready?
Look to throw. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off by Logan Ryan. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Get ready, get ready, get ready.
Now flags will come in. I think this one's going to be on the defense for jumping. Jumpy on the right side of the line.
Sometimes when you're on the end, a little bit farther away from the ball, any type of movement will get you to jump, and that's exactly what happened there.
Again, Singletary right side. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they stop it here with 1:07 remaining. They'll come up 2nd and 6 now from the 24.
65, 65, 65. Switch.
They go right back to Singletary. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Now the Giants will use the second of their 3 timeouts as they get the stoppage with just over a minute to go in the game.
Ready? 57's the mic. All you get is a headache. All you get is a headache.
To throw is Allen. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. It's a pickup of 17 on that one and a Bills first down. And this defense, they needed that one more stop to have any chance, but that completion, it's likely going to seal their fate.
And you could hear it in your voice. That one more stop. That was so important. They just didn't get it done. Wow, what a way to finish this one off.
Yeah, baby. Yeah,
They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6. Charles, why didn't they just take the knee there?
You're asking the question that I'm asking as well, because we've seen a lot of football where coaches decide maybe they get a little greedy. I don't know if they're doing it for stats or for what reason. We've seen it happen in college and happen in the NFL. The miracle of the Meadowlands. All they had to do was take a knee and the game was over. The Giants ran it one more time. Ball popped free. Philadelphia picks it up and wins the game.
What year was that?
1978. I think it was in November.
So after the second down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6.
Let's go, defense.
Back to throw. Allen. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. And it's incomplete. Still throwing to the very end. But now this game is over. So it's a victory here for the Buffalo Bills. And they were spurred on by a strong performance in that 4th quarter as they held their opponents off the scoreboard.
Everyone wants to pitch a shutout for the entire game, but when you throw one in the 4th quarter, that tells everyone that you're getting stronger and dominance is starting to take over, right? The way that you close, the way that you finish, that gets preached to you from the time you're playing Little League football all the way up through. And they closed them out with a big-time performance down the stretch.
So for Buffalo, they did what they needed to do. They split their first 2 road games of the year, and they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for the Giants, they'll drop to 0-2, and they'll try to get back on the beam next week as they'll head to Tampa to take on the Bucs. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Yeah. One up and up is magic. With the gang, we ball out, it can get tragic. All we got, we gon' let you have it. Stuck in my ways, think I need to change my habits. What would you do if you were me and didn't have it? Look in the mirror now, I'm feeling like a savage. Tell my son I love him, for him I'ma make it happen. happened. Now my dreams reality, not going back to. You say that you proud of me, I turn my back, you laughing. Now I hit the scene, daylight lights, camera action. Living in a dream, now my music, they be blasting. Step out, I'm a star, always in the latest fashion. Had to set the bar, try to catch me lacking. Bank account for my son, he won't have to struggle. You can see it in my eyes, all I do is hustle. They tried to knock me off my feet, I'm ready to rumble. Felt like I ain't ate in weeks, working